Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the journal entries and the journal register and how we can pull the journal register from Tally. So let's understand that what is a journal. Basically, journal is a specific type of voucher which we have to pass in accounting system for non-cash financial transactions and for various adjustments. Let's understand that what is the purpose and what is the scope. These are typically used for booking the expense, booking of fixed assets, depreciation, provisions, accruals, passing rectification entries, and other adjustment entries. For example, moving balances from one ledger to another. For example, passing the adjustment of input tax credit in GST ledgers as per the return filed. So basically, journal vouchers are used for passing these specific entries which are not related to payments or receipts. We need to maintain the journal voucher register to have a comprehensive list of all the journal entries passed by us, and it is very important to review it periodically to understand that if there is any requirement to pass any adjustment entry, or if the entries passed in journal are complete or not, if there is any particular leg or particular part which is not done properly. These all things we can review if we can download the journal register. Before we move on, let's understand that what all do we need to start the process. First of all, we need the licensed Tally system installed on our system. We should have the latest version of Tally installed, and we should have the path of the Tally data of the company which we want to use. Now, the next important thing you should have is the path of the data of Tally for the company or entity which you want to open. The next important step is to make sure that you are looking the right financial year and the right period. If the financial year is correct, then there is no need to make any change. But if you have entered into the data where the financial year is different and you want to change it, use the command of Alt plus F2, and there you enter the accounting period for which you want to view the data. Once we have opened the data, there is one prompt on the right side, gateway of Tally. In that prompt, there is the second last option called display more reports. We should enter to that, and once we enter to display more reports, we have to enter in account books. In account books, we have journal register option. Once we are in the journal register option, you need to select the appropriate month for which you want to drill the information. When you enter in the month, you can see the journal entries posted in that month. Because you want to pull the journal register, you would need the details in more specific information. To do that, press F8 and a prompt will be there where you can make appropriate selections. The information you want to pull, basically it is about the party details, GSTN number, voucher number, and you should fill in yes for voucher type, voucher number, and voucher reference number as well. By default, you should have yes in ledger amount with debit and credit. After making the appropriate selection, when you make enter, you can see that the report is there in a columnar form where you have the columns for the information showing you various parts of the entries, starting from the vendor information to the amounts posted in various ledgers and the inputs. Now, the next step is to export this report. For this, you have to enter Control plus E, and there you can see a prompt where you can make the change in the name of the file first. And once you make the name of the file, you can export the journal register in the format you want, preferably in Excel. Once the Excel report is downloaded, it will be saved in the default path or the path saved by you. You should open the path and you should open the file, and before using it further, make sure that the complete data is pulled in the report and you save it in the appropriate folder before using it, and rename it so that it is very easy to identify the file. I hope this video was helpful for you to understand that what is the journal, where do we use the journal entries, and how can we pull the journal register from Tally to review it and to make appropriate rectification entries if required. Thank you so much for watching.